Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today we got a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War news for you guys, so strap in. There is a lot to talk about. If you guys missed the trailer, you can go check it out. You can check out my reaction on the channel as well, and I also made a video on how to pre-order. You can pre-order right now. Standard edition goes for $59.99. The cross-gen bundle goes for $69.99, and the Ultimate edition goes for $89.99. So basically, the cross-gen bundle allows you, if you're buying it on PS4, it allows you to have the PS5 version basically for free. You're paying an extra $10 for that bundle essentially, but basically you can upgrade for $10. So Activision actually said that they will allow users who buy the current gen of Black Ops Cold War digitally, either on PS4 or Xbox One, to upgrade to the cross-gen edition, and it's only going to be basically a $10 thing. So this is available from PS4 to PS5 or Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Again, it's going to be an additional $10 to be able to upgrade to the PS5 edition if you're on PS4, or if you're on Xbox One, you can upgrade to the Xbox Series X edition for $10 as well. Furthermore, it is confirmed that the next gen edition will cost $10 more, which is probably why there's this $10 fee if you want to get the cross-gen bundle. So you're basically, I guess you could sort of say, getting it as a free update, because if you just bought the game on PS5 or just bought it on Xbox Series X, it would cost you $69.99 anyways. So if you just buy the cross-gen bundle on PS4 or on Xbox One, then you're paying $69.99. And it's basically like you're buying the PS5 edition or the Xbox One edition, or sorry, Xbox Series X edition, and you're getting the current gen edition for free. Does that make sense? Instead of the other way around. I know it's complicated. No, we already know that NBA 2K21, I think it was, it's going to cost $69.99, so an extra $10 on next gen consoles, and Black Ops Cold War is going to be following suit. So again, it makes sense that the cross-gen bundle is $69.99 for that reason. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe that sounded confusing, but yeah. So if you do get the Ultimate Edition, it comes with this land, sea, and air pack, which includes a bunch of different items. So there's the Sucker Punch gun, there's the Red Bear skin for a tank, and then you can see also the Warzone skin, or not Warzone, I don't know, I guess it's like a skin for an operator. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. And then the C1, you can see you get the Black Tide weapon, you get the Leviathan skin for a boat, and then for the air you get the Wingman skin, and then you get the Death Dealer skin for a helicopter. So I guess that's for like the Battle Royale mode, I guess, I'm assuming, unless it's also for normal multiplayer. I'm not 100% sure. So again, that's the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition goes for $89.99, and it does include the cross-gen thing that we just mentioned. So if you get it on PS4, you're going to get the PS5 version as well, or Xbox One, you'll get the Xbox Series X edition as well. Then of course we have the multiplayer beta. So the multiplayer reveal is going to be September 9th, so obviously the beta is going to be sometime after that. My guess is it's going to be probably more towards mid-end September. Not 100% sure. They haven't actually confirmed when the beta is going to be. It will be an open beta, but if you want to get early access to the open beta, you can pre-order the game and you get early access. You'll get, if you do it on PS4, you get 5 days early access on PS4. So it's going to be first on PS4. So the Sony deal with Activision is going to be continuing in Black Ops Cold War. So again, if you pre-order it, you get early access to the beta. You get it first on PlayStation, so I think it's like 5 days early on PlayStation. And if you don't want to pre-order the game, it will be an open beta. You just have to wait a few days and then it'll open up. So that's how the beta is going to work. And again, the multiplayer reveal itself is going to be September 9th. So mark your calendars for that. Then we got some campaign news. So in the campaign, you'll actually be able to create your own character, and depending which gender you choose will depend on your voices, I guess your character's voice dialogues, I guess, whether it's going to be male or female or whatever. And so you can also pick your birthplace and develop a background for your character. Raven actually confirmed that there are no gameplay advantages or bonuses for selecting characters in certain ways. This is just a cosmetic thing to give you more choice, I guess, in your gameplay in the campaign, which is very, very interesting. So I guess, unfortunately, we're not going to be playing as Mason, unless it's like Mason has a sister, then maybe that's like a thing. I don't know, but I was hoping that we'd play as Mason, but maybe like I said, maybe Mason has a sister or cousin or something. I don't know. So interestingly enough, the campaign will actually have multiple endings. So that's very, very interesting. So depending how you play, I guess, through the campaign will I guess affect how the ending is going to be, because the campaign itself offers choices within your missions, which is going to allow you to choose how to play, how to interact with certain missions. So some missions could be played in different ways, stealth, running in and just gunning everyone down, different things like that. while, you know, other missions are going to be more kind of linear and things like that. So, you know, there will be, you know, options and multiple choices, I guess, in different ways you can kind of play through the campaign and all that stuff. And apparently your decisions throughout the campaign will influence the ending. So it will have a multiple ending. And, you know, that'll be very interesting in and of itself. So again, depending how you tackle these missions is going to, you know, factor into being vital how your story kind of plays out and all that good stuff. And apparently these endings are different kind of special endings, and that Raven says the team loves the way that they have turned out. So I don't know how that's going to lead into, you know, because again, Black Ops Cold War is a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. So I don't know if that's going to affect, you know, future games, or how that ties into Black Ops 2, for example. I'm not 100% sure on that. I guess maybe the multiple endings will still make sense. Maybe they won't be distinct enough where it's kind of like polar opposite, you know, where like someone dies and someone doesn't. I have no idea. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work. But anyways, that is what it is. So then there's the characters. So we have a bunch of new characters. We have a bunch of returning characters. Obviously, you know, fan favorites such as Hudson, Frank Woods, Mason. They are all returning. So they are in the game. I just don't know who you play as if you're not playing as Mason. But they're all going to be in the game, which is super, super exciting stuff. There's brand new characters such as Russell Adler, who's played by Bruce Thomas, Helen Park, played by Lily Cowles, Lazar Azule, I don't know how to say that, played by Damon Dayob, I don't know, Lawrence Sims, who is played by Reggie Watkins. The game's villain is played by Navid Nagabon. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. Yeah, so there's new characters, there's returning characters, and it's going to be absolutely crazy. Basically, they describe Russell Adler as America's monster. He has a dark charisma, and Adler has demons from his past that continue to haunt him, including Vietnam. So the story is going to be absolutely insane. I'm so excited that Frank Woods is returning, you know, Hudson and Mason alongside brand new characters. Then we got some stuff regarding crossplay and all that good stuff. So basically, Black Ops Cold War will feature crossplay with all platforms. So that means PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC. Players will be able to play with their friends regardless of whatever platform they're on. So if you're on PS5 and your friends on PS4, you can still play together. Or if you're on PS5 and your friends on Xbox One or Xbox Series X or PC, you can all play together. So literally multiple platforms, not just PS4, Xbox One, and PC, or PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Literally even cross-gen. So super exciting stuff with that. Cross progression as well. So if you're playing, I guess, across multiple different platforms, similar to how Modern Warfare is right now. They also announced that there is no season pass for Black Ops Cold War, and that all post-launch multiplayer map DLC will be free. So similar, I guess, to Modern Warfare. But it's interesting that they're saying there is no season pass for Black Ops Cold War. That is very, very interesting, to say the very least. Activision also confirmed that there will be a steady stream of content for multiplayer, zombies, and more to come throughout the post-launch seasons. Then it says that Black Ops Cold War will offer a battle pass system. So I guess no season pass, but there's a battle pass system, and deliver a steady stream of post-launch content, including multiplayer maps and modes, zombies experiences, along with a robust schedule of in-game community events. So really exciting stuff. Again, a lot of similar stuff to Modern Warfare, but you know, a couple changes here and there as well. Then we got a little bit of information about the engine they're going to be using. So they're actually not using, or not fully using, the same engine as Modern Warfare. So they're kind of using, I guess, that foundation of that engine, but they're not going to be using, you know, the entirety of the engine. They're sharing the underlying technology, basically, but the engine and technology being used in Black Ops Cold War was actually created back in 2015, and that team has worked hard to revamp and rebuild a lot of their tools that started with Black Ops 3 and Black Ops Cold War, which showcases the power of what they're actually able to do. Again, I guess it's their own kind of engine that, you know, uses the underlying technology of Modern Warfare, but obviously their own thing. And if you guys seen the trailer looks phenomenal. Looks super good. So I have no complaints as far as it looks. All we have to find out now is how it plays, and we'll find a little bit about that obviously during the open beta. Then we have Warzone content, which will actually be transferring over with Black Ops Cold War, which is very interesting. So Black Ops Cold War actually includes shared progression features with Warzone, adding inventory items that can be used in both titles. Plus, Warzone players will actually have access to Modern Warfare content they earned previously, like operators and weapon blueprints. So that's super exciting. more information about that will be announced at a later date. Furthermore, Black Ops Cold War will also support and build on the free-to-play experience of Call of Duty Warzone. So they're going to be building upon that. So I guess you know, they're going to take that Warzone map and they're going to continue to expand it and change it in terms of like the Black Ops Cold War theme. I guess that's pretty much how it's going to be working. And Black Ops Cold War does include shared progression features with Warzone, like I previously mentioned, such as, you know, your operators and some of your content like that as well. So that's pretty cool and pretty exciting stuff also. Then we actually have a quick little bit of information regarding how Black Ops Cold War is going to utilize next-gen technology on PS5 and Xbox Series X. So first off, Black Ops Cold War will release day one on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Whenever you guys pick up your PS5 or your Xbox Series X, Cold War will be there day one. They said that if you purchase the Cold War cross-gen bundle or Ultimate Edition digitally on either platform and unlock the power of the next-gen Call of Duty experiences, you'll have higher frame rate, hardware-based ray tracing, and shorter load times and more. So they didn't say what more was. They didn't say what the higher frame rate was going to be, because obviously, usually for multiplayer, it's a 60 FPS. Does that mean, are they talking about the campaign where you can also have the campaign at 60 FPS? Because usually the campaigns are like 30. Can you get 120 FPS in multiplayer? Obviously, hardware-based ray tracing, super exciting. That's one technology that I'm really personally excited about. And then we have, of course, shorter load times because of the SSD hard drive, and then other things like that. Just different ways they're going to utilize. I wonder if they're going to utilize the PS5 controller, like the adaptive triggers and things like that. That'd be really cool to see. But you don't normally see a ton of utilization of the controller for third-party games. Same thing with like the PS5. They didn't really utilize things like the gyro and the touchpad, except being able to click it to see your score and stuff like that. So not sure if they're going to utilize the PS5 controller and all its new features, but I'm sure maybe some of it to some extent. But pretty cool stuff there as well. Well, the last thing is just a quick reminder that again, the multiplayer reveal is going to be September 9th for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and then of course the actual release date for the game is going to be November 13th, which I'm kind of honestly I'm kind of thinking that maybe PS5 is going to launch November 13th. I mean, there's been a couple dates kind of floating around. It would make sense to be a launch title. It may not. It may be a week before. It could just be November, what was it, 20th or whatever comes a week. Yeah, November 20th is a week later. So, who knows? I'm pretty sure PS5 is either going to launch on November 13th or November 20th, but I'd be surprised if it was neither of those. But yeah, and then the last things to mention real quick is that it did get leaked that apparently there's going to be 150 health. Dead Silence is going to return as a perk and a few things like that. But again, those things are not official. Those are just a couple things that got leaked that are floating around. What is official, again, is a release date, which is going to be November 13th. And it's going to be available PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. So, wow, that was a lot of information. Let me know what you guys think about it all in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are excited for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I'm super hyped. Black Ops is back, and it's like old school Black Ops the way I remember it. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, those were the best games, some of the best games ever. I just hope they really nail the multiplayer experience and the zombies experience. Don't know what they're going to do with zombies, obviously, coming off of, the Ether story and stuff. I don't know if they're going to find ways to dabble back in that, or they're just going to go with a new storyline. Hopefully we get a zombies reveal soon as well. No word on that, but we are getting the multiplayer reveal on September 9th in just a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and all that good stuff. We do a variety of gaming content, gaming news, let's plays, walkthroughs, gameplays, everything like that. So stick around. I'll see you guys soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on. Thanks for watching.